Hello. This story is based on true events and is extremely scary. So if you are scared very easily or very squeamish, you should just click off the video now, because it would send you in a deep psyche state of insanity. So, with that being said, and all the people that cannot handle this story, I must carry on. This is the story of the Ooga Booga Man. The Ooga Booga Man is 6 feet tall and has a hair, one singular hair, on his head. This one singular hair can make people turn to stone out of pure, terrified states. So, let me begin the story. Once upon a time, there was a boy. He was 17 years old, and he's about to turn 18, a huge milestone in a boy's life. So, what happened to this boy? This boy's name was Tim, and you want to ask, what happened to the boy? So it's a week before his birthday, his 18th birthday. He's planning drinks with his friends, and then one of the friends said, hopefully the Ooga Booga Man doesn't come to us in our state of celebration for our friend Tim of his 18th birthday. Because if the Ooga Booga Man, the friend's name is Bill is a lifelong friend of Tim, and he just wants to look out for him. So he asks, what will happen if the Ooga Booga Man comes to us in our state of celebration and ruins the party? Tim asks, who's the Ooga Booga Man? I've never heard of him in my life. So Bill, he says, well, have you been living under Dwayne Johnson, my friend Tim? Because the Ooga Booga Man is very, very dangerous, and he comes to people on their 18th birthday with his singular hair. He's got a single hair on his head, Tim, and he will put you in a state of terrification, of stone. So he asks, well, how does it put me in stone? This is stupid, Bill. Bill says, my friend, he goes really silent, and not silent, he goes like dead straight face. And he says, my friend Tim, your naivety is really amusing, but you need to know about the Ooga Booga Man and how serious of a situation this is, because the Ooga Booga Man is as real as it gets. And when you doubt the Ooga Booga Man's existence, you will die a slow and painful death on your 18th birthday. Because the Ooga Booga Man only wants souls from the 18s. There are people, well, more than a few people. There are many people who had escaped the Ooga Booga Man's grasp, and all you need to do is perform a ritual. Because when you perform a ritual, the Ooga Booga Man respects you and says you are worthy to go past the age of 18 and live a long and fruitful life. As Bill is saying this, Tim's eyes widen, and he's starting to understand the gravity of the situation. Because the Ooga Booga Man is obviously real, and Tim and Bill, Tim's friend, wouldn't lie about something this drastic. This was when Fred, their other friend, says, I know what Bill is saying, because I have seen him. I saw him at my other friend's birthday a while back. And they said, and Fred says, and he is as real as it gets. That is when they got into a circle and started chanting, "It is as real as it gets, it is as real as it gets, it is as real as it gets." Tim joined in because he thought this was the ritual and asks Bill, "Is this the ritual?" "This is only one step of the ritual, my friend. This is only one step, because we need to do this. We need to do the ritual over the course of the week. Every time you go to sleep, you need to say, 'This is as real as it gets,' 3 times. Now this is like the Biggie Smalls thing. Tim says, "Yes," Bill says, "but you don't do it in front of a mirror, because if you do it in front of a mirror, you will surely perish. You shouldn't even look in a mirror in this time." So that's exactly what Tim did. He didn't look at a mirror over the past week. He did his ritual of saying, "It is as real as it gets, it is as real as it gets, it is as real as it gets," before bed. And so did Fred, and so did Bill. And they even called on the phone to make sure that they did the ritual. Because when you do this ritual, it will protect you. That is the end of part 1 of the Ooga Booga Man.